Owen Hussein here from FightHype.com, and I'm here with none other than Tony Bellew's trainer, Dave Coldwell. Dave, weigh-in done, we're nearly there. Yeah. What did you make of, firstly, David Haye coming in the weigh-in?
I said just before we went on stage, somebody asked me what do you think he's going to weigh. I said 15-10. I was bang on. Yeah.
And Tony came in looking lean, looking light.
Yeah, it was actually a little bit heavier than what we expected. But that's just because, you know, drinking and drinking water and what have you probably this morning and stuff. And obviously, he ain't got a weight to make, so just being comfortable, just making sure he's hydrated. And he's weighed 15 stone, so yeah, we're happy with that. And it's more about the performance levels in the gym, at the weight that they are and things like that. You know, when you're big guys, you ain't got a weight to make. It's not about, oh, he's got to weigh this. As long as the performance is great and he's in good physical shape, that's the main thing.
The last fight, there was always rumours of sort of an injury to David Haye. There was always something coming out that David Haye had flown out to Germany, come back. This time around, it seems to be a lot quieter. It seems to be like he is fully fit for this fight. Is that?
Make no mistake about it, he is fully fit for the fight. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with him. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with him. You know, you've got to. He did a public workout before the last fight, and nobody mentioned anything about the public workout. Oh, he's carrying injuries. Nobody mentioned anything. The only thing is about with David Haye is that there's always a possibility of an injury, and it is what it is. You know, if you commit to say that you're fit and you're fighting fit, then you have to accept the consequences if you go into the ring and you know the injury that you had previously catches up. You know, if that's the case, then you went in there and you told all the fans that you're 100% fit.
Finally, Dave, what's the sort of scenarios that can play out in this fight between both fighters?
A lot of different scenarios.
Give me a couple.
Haye could start fast or he could start slow. He could look to try and box his way, set traps, trigger Tony to make mistakes and then punish him, or he could just look to jump all over him. The most important thing is that we prepared for whatever he wants to bring. Tony can box or Tony can fight, and if David wants to jump all over him and use his strength and use his size, saying that he's got over him and his physical advantages, then yeah, we'll be happy with that.
Hey.
You know, he's in shape. He's in shape to do either.
Finally, just a message for the fans who are going to be buying this on box office or coming to the arena itself.
Just a thank you. You know, without the fans, fights like this don't take place, because you know you need a lot of fans to be backing the fights in order to afford the fights to be made. The promoter can't afford to put the shows on. The response has been fantastic. The two big characters, you know, whether you love or hate them, it doesn't matter. You know, people love to hate and love to slag off the fighters, the trainers, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as you're interested, you've got some interest in it. That's what matters. When you've got two fighters there that nobody cares about, that's when stadiums and arenas are empty. That's when viewing figures are low. That's when nobody's tuning in. Everybody's tuning into this fight, whether you like them or not. So thank you for tuning in, but thank you more so for the guys that support us.
Thank you very much, Dave, for talking to FightHype.com. Thank you.